Welcome back to Box Office Now, where we go over the latest box office numbers for the week. If we take a look at the daily box office, you can see this week resulted in, yet again, Avatar killing it, crossing benchmarks I didn't expect. Megan is still going pretty strong as well. Plane actually kind of shocked me with how well that's actually performing, and so did House Party, but not in a positive light, unfortunately, with The Menu, Violent Night, and Babylon all falling out of the top 10, with Babylon still making almost 2 million, but sadly didn't make the top 10. So if we look at the movies in order of how they're performing at the box office, with the number one spot being Avatar: The Way of Water with $200 million this week off a $460 million budget, bringing the total sales to $1.9 billion. Last week was 300, so maybe this is kind of like the start of the decline, but we're just gonna have to wait till next week to see if it's still number one. At second, we got Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, bringing in $53 million this week, taking their total to $253 off of their $130 million budget. So the movie's doing fantastic, even after some of these new releases. So that's just bravo to Puss in Boots that an animation is actually being successful. And at third, we got Megan, bringing in $49 million, taking their total to $94 million off of a budget of $12 million. I think, it's doing fantastic. I'm probably just going to wait for the unrated cut, but obviously it's going to make some money. At fourth, we got A Man Called Otto, Tom Hanks' new movie, bringing in $23.4 million, taking their total to $36 million off of a budget of $50 million. So this one's going to be interesting to see if it can, stand the weight of $50 million, but, we're going to find out. At fifth, we got Plane, bringing in $12 million off of their $25 million budget. This is definitely going to be interesting to see how this goes along in the next couple weeks, because the critics have responded well. I'm not sure about the audience. I haven't really talked to anybody that's seen it, so I'm not really sure. I'm interested. I just don't know if I really want to go see it or if I'm going to pass on it. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it. At six, we got Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, bringing in $8 million this week, taking their total to $49 million off of their budget of $45 million. At seventh, we got House Party, bringing in $4.4 million. We don't know the budget as of right now, but that seems a little low. I was striking this in my top 5 just because it seemed like an entertaining movie that would respond well with a lot of people, but apparently not. 4.4 million is a little light to my standards for a comedy. That seemed pretty interesting. It had Snoop Dogg in it, so I don't know. I don't understand what happened. Hopefully this movie improves. At eighth, we got Black Panther, also bringing in $4 million, taking their total to $835 million off of a budget of $250 million. At ninth, we got Operation Fortune, the Guy Ritchie movie that just came out. I'm honestly a little surprised that it's not doing too hot. It did $3.2 million this week, so I don't know if Jason Statham is just not hitting it anymore, but we're gonna obviously wait and see how this proceeds. And at 10th, we got The Whale, bringing in $2.4 million this week, taking their total to $11 million off of an unknown budget. It's doing fantastic. Bravo to Brendan Fraser. I hope he gets his Oscar, or he did. I didn't watch the Oscars, actually. Lastly, let's make some predictions for next week. I'm kind of doubling down. Megan dropped a spot in the rankings, but I'm calling my top 5 now as number 1, Avatar: The Way of Water. Number 2, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Number 3, Plane. Number 4, Megan. And number 5, House Party. Hopefully the movie does good. It looked decent. Anyway, leave the comments below what your top 5 movies for your predictions next week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.
Thank you.